Got a little nugget I'd like to leave with you, ladies and gentlemen, and I know it's going to make you angry, but I got to share it with you anyway. I have been inspired to say to you that most of the people in America, and I'm assuming across the globe, everywhere where people say they believe in God, love God, the truth of the matter is they have no idea of what they are saying. When they say they love God, they are trying to imagine. They're trying to conjure up some emotion, something that they can visualize that is in a mental state and say that's God. But somewhere they said you have to honor God in spirit and truth. And the truth of the matter is that people in the world, their allegiance is to man. Now, they don't want to say that. They don't want to believe that because everybody wants to say they believe in God. Everybody wants to say they believe in God. See, you can't just say you believe in God. See, there's a sign of one that knows God. It's evidence that follows. It has nothing to do with what a person says, even though they will say it. But it has everything to do with what a person does. This is how you know if a person loves God or knows God or have any wisdom about God. This person loves all human life, in fact, love all life, represents what's good for the one and how that same representation is spread to all. Doesn't go for hate and bigotry and lying and cheating. So the truth of the matter is that anybody who will stand up and say they love God usually have had an experience. What kind could be various, but to them was a miracle that eliminated all doubt about whether God exists or not. No more were they trying to find God someplace else, but rather give God a home inside of themselves, because they know now that God is real. And they know now that God can do all things because God has done some miraculous thing right there that made the difference in this moment in their life. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to just say to you, and I just wanted to make that distinction that you might be able to benefit from it, because going to church, paying tithes and offering, studying the scriptures, remembering the scriptures, learning the scriptures, and even helping out charity, and all of this is nothing different than people who don't even have any respect for God do. They do these same things. So there's no way to distinguish you, call you a peculiar person. But they can call you peculiar if you are there making sure that if anybody is hungry, that we get rid of this. If anybody is homeless, that we get rid of this. If anybody out need education, one and can't get it, that we get rid of this. If anybody out need health care and can't get it, we get rid of this. If anybody out there need anything that's available to anyone and can't get it, we get rid of that. You see what I'm saying? And the way we guarantee that to one another is by using the resources that only the God that we represent gives, and using the gifts that God has given us, and use those two together and bring forward a miracle, creation, all we need in such an abundance that no one would be without. And so you might have some right-wing evangelicals or fundamentalist Christians who tell you that you hate us, or it's okay to kill. And you also got this, what I've just shared with you. In fact, when you run across somebody like that, please take a moment and share this ministry with them. I want to thank you so very much for giving me this your time. It's been a good one. Till next time, Eddie Marcus say goodbye.